Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the Salvadoran national who was wrongfully deported, was finally released from custody Friday after spending weeks in a U.S. detention facility. But now he's facing deportation again. This time he could be sent to Uganda, and it could happen in the next few days. The Department of Homeland Security sent a notice to Abrego Garcia just minutes after he was released from criminal custody. Joining me now is one of Abrego Garcia's immigration attorneys, Benjamin Osorio. Good to talk with you again. So there was another attorney who says that sending him to Uganda is a form of retaliation and pressure to accept a plea deal. Do you agree with that?
I do, given that they know that the U.S. government knows they have an offer on the table from Costa Rica. So if you have an offer of asylee status to the U.S. government for an individual you say you want to deport who is a Spanish speaker and has a family here in the United States, why would you not take that over sending him to a country where he doesn't speak the language and is thousands of miles away from his family? So the only reason that you would choose Uganda over Costa Rica is to try to punish him.
So there was the judge who ordered that facilitation, and we remember the word from the order, of Abrego Garcia's return to the U.S. or from El Salvador, also ordered that he be afforded 72 hours advance notice before deporting him to a third country. So do you know anything about the precise timing of when this retrieval and deportation could happen since that notice has come?
Yes. Yeah, so I mean, we got the notice, and I received the notice as well Friday afternoon about 4 o'clock. So he has a check-in with Baltimore ICE on Monday. So I fully expect him to be detained at that time, and then we're going to try to present a fear-based claim to Uganda. So we're going to do everything we can legally under the INA to prevent his removal to Uganda, a country to where he has no ties.
More than his preference and having no ties, what is the opposition to Uganda?
I mean, if you drop me in the middle of a country where I have no family, don't speak the language, have no ability to support myself, there's no indication that he's going to get a work permit there, any type of refugee or asylee status. So great, he's going to be undocumented there. The other objection is what's to prevent Uganda from sending him back to El Salvador. So, I mean, it looks like they're trying to run, to do a switcheroo here. Let's send him to Uganda, knowing that Uganda is very likely to deport him back to El Salvador, where he's going to end up in CICOT again. So, I mean, that's our objection to it.
Yeah, and so he's I last read, he's at home now. Is there a possibility, and you know this better than I would, that he could self-deport to Costa Rica, or is he still under the custody or the surveillance, probably the wrong word there, of the federal government because of those human smuggling charges?
So he is under supervision right now, pending trial that's set for January in the criminal case. So he would need to resolve the criminal case before he could try to self-deport. That's one of the things being discussed. I am not part of a criminal team, so I'm not part of those discussions. But I know that is being looked at as a possible option. But right now, he's under both sort of ICE supervision and probation supervision by the federal in the federal district court. So we'll see what happens in the future. I think that would be a better outcome for everybody and cheaper for the U.S. government, and a better outcome for him and his family long term than being sent to Uganda.
All right, we'll be watching. Benjamin Osorio, thank you so much. Still ahead, a popular Facebook page in Italy